So hi and welcome to this video. So today I'm basically going to be reviewing this product here. So this is Car Chem's quick detailer spray. It's called Hydro QD, and basically I purchased the sample version. So I basically went on a bit of a spree the other day and I got the shampoo, got the glass cleaner, and I got 5 of the samples, and this was one of them. So basically I was actually just running out of this product here. So this is it's Sonac's Brilliant Shine Detailer, and basically running really low on that, so I wanted to try a new quick detailer, and I thought I'd take advantage of the fact that they offer 5 samples for £10, which I think is pretty good, so I could kind of give this product a try. If you are interested in having a look at some of the other products in their line, I've put a link in the description. I put on the card on the screen as well to a video that I've made reviewing 7 of the products in the Car Chem line. You can check those out if you are interested in purchasing some more of these products. But basically today I'm just going to be taking you through this product here and just kind of reviewing it, telling you just really my thoughts about it. So generally the main thing that I sort of look for when I'm using a quick detailer is actually kind of the finish that it leaves on the surface. So obviously I'm using my wax, my sealant, I'm making sure the paint's in good condition to kind of get that shine. But if a quick detailer will give me that sort of little bit of a boost of gloss, and that's something that I really look for in the product. They're not products that I use on every single wash, they're just products that I'll use every now and again. That's why I've wanted to purchase a sample, because I don't use sort of loads of quick detailers really. But generally what I noticed about this product is it does leave actually a really shiny finish. I was kind of surprised really. I've used some quick detailers in the past and they're not sort of super shiny. They add a little bit of a gloss, but generally don't notice that much of a difference. But with this one I actually did. It did look pretty good, and I was really kind of happy with the sort of finish that they've left behind. Generally why I went and got this sort of quick detailer rather than another one is because of how they kind of described it as sort of more of a sealant in a way, and basically really kind of played up the hydrophobics and that kind of water repellency. And that is something that I'm really sort of interested in when using a quick detailer. Now, the main reason I don't actually use them that often is because I like the finish and the sort of the water repellency properties that I get with the sealants and the waxes that I use. And I know obviously when you put a quick detailer over the top, you're essentially covering those up, and if they're really kind of focused on gloss and don't have that kind of hydrophobic layer, then they're not really what I'm looking for. I want the water to constantly bead off the surface, because if you're like me and you're in the UK, then you'll know that it rains all the time, and it just basically makes it a bit of a pain to keep the car clean, and sort of having that really kind of water repellent coating is what helps me keep the car a lot cleaner, and also what helps, you know, kind of prevent water spots and things like that. So that's sort of the reason why I don't really use quick detailers as often. So that's why I got this one, because it was kind of marketed to have that hydrophobic effect. And that was something that I definitely noticed with this. So obviously, as it always happens, every time I wash my car, it rained about 2 hours later. So I could kind of see how hydrophobic it was, which was good, but it was annoying because my car looked, you know, dirty again. But generally what I did notice is that it left really good beads, which obviously what I want. But what really kind of impressed me about the products was the kind of sheeting ability for the water. So obviously beads look cool, but what I don't really want is loads of beads that just sit there for ages and then end up causing water spots eventually if they're not kind of rinsed off, or when they don't fly off when I'm driving. But this actually sheets water more than it beads. So I've noticed it when you kind of run over sort of that low pressure hose, actually how much this sort of sheets water off. So it's something I've noticed on other products where they'll leave a really hydrophobic finish, but it might be a little bit more grabby and not as slick as this one. And that's when you kind of get the beads rather than the sheeting, which is, the beads are better than nothing, but it's the sheeting that I'm really after, and that's what this product gives me. So I was actually really impressed. It definitely rivaled that of a lot of the coatings I've used. Obviously I've got the Fuso coat here, and that is a really good product. Obviously everyone knows that for how hydrophobic it is, and it wasn't a million miles away from that really, especially for a quick detailer. Like the finish that I got and how slick it was really what I was after, and definitely sort of makes me think I probably should be using quick detailers more often, particularly when I find that they leave this kind of finish. Obviously in the past I've said I don't use them if they are a little bit more grabby, which is a slight problem with the Sonac's Brilliant Shine Detailer. It leaves really good beads, but the sheeting isn't as good as I'd probably like it, but this one, it really excels in terms of that. So I definitely think if you're looking for a quick detail that's going to leave you that sort of really slick finish, it's very hydrophobic, then definitely take a look at this one. I do think it's really good. Also, another thing that I look for is how easy it is to apply. So again, I don't really want to spend ages applying a quick detailer and having to dilute it. I kind of want something I can just spray on either when I'm drying or just after I've actually dried the car, just to kind of add that sort of a little bit more of protection, a little bit of gloss, and just make it a really kind of quick process. So this product definitely does that. It goes on really easy. It's like light mist, it's easy application. You just wipe it over the microfiber cloth. I barely applied any of it and found that it kind of covered the surface quite well. I did a few sprays on the cloth and a few sprays on the actual vehicle, and I noticed that it just spread really evenly. It didn't leave any streaks, spots or anything like that, so the finish that I got with it was good. Based on the application, you didn't really kind of have to faff about. Obviously it does say to spray it on and then flip your microfiber towel or use a new one and then sort of buff off the excess, but I just found that just using like a tiny bit of it, just spreading it over, had pretty good results for me, really. Also, I know a lot of people sort of interested in the actual cleaning ability of a quick detailer. I've got to be a little bit careful when I'm talking about this, because I personally don't use quick detailers at all to remove dust or any dirt or anything like that, any kind of bird poo or anything basically between washes. If my car's dirty, I'll just wash it. I'm really conscious about getting swirl marks, so I don't want to kind of dry wipe any quick detailers on there. I don't even use waterless washes. I know some of them are really good and got really good reviews, but I'm really kind of conscious of that. So I wouldn't use a quick detailer for kind of cleaning. But in terms, basically the only time I ever use them is straight after washing. I don't even let the car sit for more than sort of 20 minutes. I basically just wash it and then straight away dry it and use a quick detailer. So I noticed that this basically did remove kind of the water spots and things like that, kind of drips that were left on the surface, but I can't say that I tested it in terms of its cleaning ability, because that's just not what I use the products for. But in terms of kind of removing sort of those imperfections that are left after washing, you know, I had no trouble doing that. I do think it probably does have a decent effect at removing water spots. Obviously I've not tried it on anything heavy, but it left a pretty good finish for me and sort of really tidied it up after washing it. Something else to mention about the product, that it is safe to use on plastics, rubber and glass. So that's not something that I tend to use quick detailers for. I've got other products that I use those for, but generally obviously it's good to know that if you kind of spray any excess on, that you're not going to kind of cause any issues there. I know a lot of the detailers offer that as well, but it's good to know that this one does too. Finally, a comment on the scent of it. Now I know this probably isn't a big deal to a lot of people, and it's not a massive deal to me. I'm not going to buy a product if it doesn't have a scent. It doesn't particularly bother me, but this one actually smells great. I thought it was worth mentioning. It smells of Parma violets, so if you like the sweets then you probably like this, because it smells the exact same. It smells really nice, so it's kind of an added bonus. Obviously I'm not going to buy the product based on that, but it's something to know. It smells pretty good, which I do like in my detailing products. So if you again are interested in some of the rest of the car care range, if you want to kind of put an order in there, then definitely check out the video I've left in the description, which is going to take you through my kind of review of 7 of the other products that I've purchased. So I purchased 5 of the mini ones and 2 of the sort of full size products, and it was actually really cheap, because when you pay £20 you get free delivery in the UK. So I think I got like 7 products for about £25, so it's pretty good really. Definitely like me, if you like trying out these samples because you just have a slight addiction to buying detailing products, then probably good to kind of try these out. Like I said, you get sort of 5 of these for £10, which I thought was pretty good. It was something that definitely appealed to me when I saw that offer. I definitely couldn't resist buying them, because I like trying out loads of different products, and obviously kind of committing to buying the full size version can be a bit annoying. So definitely if you want to just try out a few new things, or just kind of top up, maybe you've got a quick detailer already and you just want a spare, then it's a good one to kind of go for. But generally, if kind of my final opinions on this quick detailer, it's definitely a great product to use. I think it's probably one of, if not the best ones I've tried. The application is really easy, but what I really like about it is how hydrophobic that layer it leaves on, which is obviously something that tend to sort of steer clear of some quick detailers if they don't leave that finish, but knowing that I can use this just to kind of tidy up the finish after washing, and it's not going to leave sort of a coating that's just not hydrophobic and kind of ruin my wax and sealant underneath and wait for that to kind of degrade, and then so until my wax and sealant comes back, to know that I don't have to do that is good. I definitely would recommend that product if you are kind of looking for a quick detailer that offers you that, because I know a lot of them out there really just don't perform as well in this kind of area. But thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then definitely be sure to give it a like, comment down below if you've got any questions about the product, and kind of hit the subscribe button if you enjoy kind of detailing videos, and if you like product reviews, kind of how-to videos and vehicle transformations. That's basically what this channel is all about. So hit the subscribe button if you are interested in that kind of thing. But until then, I'll see you next time.